this special day in the University of Arkansas and Razorback Athletics. Reminder that after the formal remarks, we will have a moderated Q&A where we'll pass the microphone around and take your questions. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Chancellor of the University of Arkansas, Mr. Joseph Simon.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you all for coming out today, particularly when it's been a relatively short notice to get people out here. But I think it's been a really exciting week for us and for the entire state, as we've now hired a new athletic director, and we are very close to hiring a new head football coach as well. And I know one thing is that the interest and the passion exhibited throughout this process by our alumni, our friends, and all of the Razorback fans around the country and in the state has been simply amazing. We know the Razorbacks not only represent the University of Arkansas, we know the Razorbacks represent our entire state. So I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome the newest members of our Razorback family, and I want to start especially with Mrs. Yurachek, who's here. Welcome. Jennifer, you're going to love it here. I can promise you that, and I know that from firsthand experience. Sandy and I came here just 2 years ago and have found Fayetteville and the whole state of Arkansas an amazing, quite amazing place to be. And before I introduce our new Vice Chancellor and Director of Athletics, I'd like to thank all who provided input during the search process, including most notably the advisory committee we assembled to help prioritize the characteristics we found to be most important for us in a new athletic director, and also to discuss the candidates that might be the best fit for us. And that group included Ben Heineman, Bill Montgomery, Rick Massey, Stacy Lewis, Peter McKeith, Lance Harder, and Gerald Jordan. And I also want to take at this time for a special thank you to Julie Cromer-Peoples for stepping up during this very challenging time as our interim director of athletics. And we all owe Julie a great debt of gratitude. She's done a marvelous job in this role over the past couple of weeks. So thank you, Julie. And ultimately, we found an extraordinary candidate who matched what we wanted in an AD. First of all, he has previous experience leading 2 collegiate athletic programs and has success doing so. He cares about the success of student athletes in every phase of their lives, not only on the court and in the field, but also as they relate to the community and in their studies. He has a proven track record of making smart coaching hires and maintaining those all-important relationships with those coaches. He's someone that others across the nation point to as one of the best, a true leader with a vision for the future. And most importantly, and this was personally important to me, he understands what an amazing situation we have here in Arkansas, what the Razorbacks mean to our state, and the opportunity there is here to take this program to even greater and new heights. We found that guy. In fact, it's also the fact that being a former FCS Athletic Director of the Year didn't hurt his chances here either. So I'm thrilled now to officially introduce our next Razorback Athletics Director, Hunter Yurachek.
Well, thank you. It is an honor and a privilege to be sitting here today as the new Vice Chancellor and Director of Athletics at the University of Arkansas. I just had a brief meeting with the entire athletic department staff. They taught me how to call the hogs, is that correct? At the end of that meeting, and I am so excited to get started here and get my feet on the ground and get rolling as a Director of Athletics. A few thank yous. I want to thank Chancellor Steinmetz for this opportunity, for having the faith and the belief and the confidence in Hunter Yurachek as the next leader of this athletic department at a very critical time for the University of Arkansas. I want to also thank members of the Chancellor's Advisory Committee for this search, and the Arkansas System Board of Regents for also having the confidence in the recommendation of Chancellor Steinmetz for me to be the leader of this athletic program. I would be remiss if I didn't turn real quickly and say thank you to a number of folks at the University of Houston. First and foremost, our university president, Dr. Renew Couture, and the chairman of our Board of Regents, Mr. Tillman Fertitta, who gave me an unbelievable opportunity to be the director of athletics at the University of Houston 3 years ago. And without that opportunity and the success we had, I would not be sitting here today. I also recognize that we did not have the success at the University of Houston without an unbelievable group of people, our coaches, our administrative staff, our support staff, and our university faculty. I want to thank the entire University of Houston community for how they worked under my leadership and the great accomplishments that we had while I was there. I'd also like to thank the number of friends across the country that in the last 48 hours have reached out to Jennifer and myself with well wishes, and also to tell us the wonderful place that is Fayetteville, Arkansas, and the University of Arkansas. It made it so easy for me to sell this to Jennifer and sell this to my children as well. As a great place to move our family. A little about me real quickly. You can put me in a nutshell with 3 passions in my life: my faith, my family, and college athletics. I've been blessed with 3 wonderful boys, and I hate that they cannot be here today. Ryan, my oldest son, is a senior student athlete, tight end at Marshall University. He's in final exams and preparing for the New Mexico Bowl next week. Our middle son, Jake, is also in the middle of high school final exams, and he's got a very important banquet to attend tonight. And then our 13-year-old, our new teenager, who's getting a little bit of an attitude with Dad now, but he's got a very important junior high basketball game tonight, correct? And then I'm not here today without the support of my lovely wife, Jennifer. Jennifer, will you please stand up? She's never complained about a move. She's taken every home that we've purchased, every house we've purchased, and made it a home, and she's done an amazing job raising our boys when I couldn't be there because of the taxing nature of this profession sometimes. As I mentioned, it's an honor to be in this position to serve as the Vice Chancellor and Director of Athletics, and to embrace the history, the heritage, and tradition of Razorback athletics that includes countless conference championships, national championships, bowl games, Final Four appearances, Olympic medalist student athletes, and incredible leaders such as Frank Broyles. This is truly a special, special place.